MAMASH. This week's vlog's only available on patreon.com/mamash. So if you want to watch this week's vlog, make sure to head over to Patreon. Love you, mamashotas. Mwah.
What is up, Mama Shotas? We're back with another episode of the podcast. Today we got a special guest. We got Colomba. Sorry.
He hella he didn't say it right. Huh? He did not say it right, bro.
It's cool.
The dish is bad.
At this moment, he
That
knew.
was too hard.
At this moment, he knew. He fucked up.
Fucked up.
He like looked at me like, oh shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
He said it like a white teacher, bro.
He did. What?
For real.
But a little background. She has her own podcast, Cafeconcolu, right?
Yes.
Yeah, fine.
Just started, just getting her toes into the podcast scene. What do you think about it so far?
It's hard. It's stressful.
It
You
is.
Oh, it's stressful because you got to think about shit. Like
Yeah.
with my guests and stuff, I'm like, what do you want to talk about? They're like, I don't know. I'm like,
Me neither.
It's fucking hard to
I
think
know,
of
and
like
it-
shit to talk about, really.
Yeah, and
Even
then,
like I've done episodes by myself, and I'm like, the fuck am I supposed to talk about for like half an hour or an hour?
but I give you props for that because people don't understand how hard it is to talk by yourself. And I've seen those episodes where you're by yourself, and I'm like, damn, like props to her because I can't do that.
It's hard because
Like-
I just sit there and like I'm literally talking to myself.
Yeah.
I feels like it.
Like out loud.
Yeah, and it's like weird. Like with somebody, it's easier because you just vibe it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
jump off of each other. But yeah, sola, I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could ever do it.
I used
don't
to do that in the beginning. Like when I was first starting off, I would talk into the mic like by myself. It's weird.
It
It's
is
weird.
weird.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while, but
You know who's really
Good
good? He
practice.
also has a. I was on his podcast, my cousin Adrian. Do you know Adrian?
oh yeah, I saw that a little bit of it.
Yeah, well, he's really good at talking by himself.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a
I
nice
only
skill.
saw the episode with you guys. I haven't seen him by himself, but
Oh,
I
for real?
should.
Yeah, I had to tone it back. It was so hard to like. Not that it wasn't me. It's just that I'm so used to being crazy on the mic.
Yeah,
like I'm
and
so
you had
used
to be calm as
I had to be
fuck.
calm
Oh,
because
yeah.
his audience is completely different.
Oh,
you
for
know.
sure. I know that was a whole different Lonso. I was like, who is this?
I know, I was
that
like-
was Lonso.
For real. That was PG as hell.
Hey, that might be my alter ego right there.
yeah, there you go.
Lonso.
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 You had an episode on the
When Lonzo throws the shades on, he's Lonzo.
Lonso.
What do you got coming up with your podcast? Like, who's your next guest? Or do you
I already
know?
filmed the next two because
Fire.
my producer, my brother-in-law, my sister, they're leaving for vacation, so I had to like hurry
This is
up
our
and-
producer right here.
Yeah, I love that.
Shout out.
But I'm just the next one's Melissa. You guys know Melissa.
Oh,
The other
yeah.
ones, yeah, she'll be my next one, and
Fire.
yeah, we'll see what happens there. That one's gonna be funny.
Yeah,
you already
is
know that
it?
bitch is crazy. You know,
Yeah.
conmigo.
Yeah. What cracks me up is your laugh.
Like the laugh makes you laugh.
Yeah, it's like it's not the joke, but the
It's
laugh.
just me, hard. It's just funny. To
I think he's
laugh.
laughing at you, not
Yeah.
with you.
Okay, Alonso.
So first, fucking say my name right, and
Right.
then talk
First
shit.
of all,
That's because I know you by Kolu because that's your podcast. Like,
Well,
oh,
yeah,
Kolu,
Kolu,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I
I
don't
wanted
know.
to change my name for something because
Is
I
it-
love my name Columba, but I'm
Yeah.
like I want something different, and I wanted
Yeah.
it more like.
Where'd your mom get that name from? What was
Columba?
it? Yeah.
There was a Mexican actress back in the day, se llamaba Columba Dominguez. She was like really pretty.
Columba.
Like if you look her back, she's like from the 1940s.
Oh, for real?
That's
She got
hard.
named after
Bad
her.
bitch?
No, she was a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Look her up. Look her up.
I've never like heard of the name. Like
Yeah.
never. You're the only Columba. Like
Yeah,
I've ever,
same.
No, I'll
ever.
never find
That's
another
hard.
Columba.
That's
Fuck
tight.
yeah.
Kolu.
That's fire.
Colu. Love it.
Columba.
What made you like want to start a podcast then? Like what made you like want to
I've
be in
been
this?
wanting to do it for a while.
Who would you listen to or what?
I listened to the Platica a lot.
Oh,
Have
okay.
you guys listened to the Platica?
No.
Oh. But yeah, I listened to them a lot because I used to watch. I guess listen to Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
But I felt like she was very like white. And
Yeah,
it was, like,
yeah.
like
Call her Danny.
yeah. And then I
She's
listened. I mean, I would watch her vlogs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just like, well, I want to do that too. Like, I'm fucking fun. Like,
Yeah,
let
yeah.
people know I'm fucking fun because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
only
yeah.
fun when I go out, you know.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, fuck it. I've been wanting to do it, but at the time I had told somebody I wanted to do it, and then they were like, why are you gonna do it? Nobody thinks you're funny. I was like, this motherfucker.
Hater.
And then no, for real, hater as fuck.
Hater as fuck.
How'd you take that?
I got sad. I didn't do it. It was right before COVID. So it took me, 2 years to finally say, fuck this.
Fuck.
And then Jahira sent me a podcast about, like, following your dreams and all this and that. It just clicked in my head. I was like, you know what? Fuck this.
I'm going to do this shit.
I'm going to do it. And then I messaged my cuñado and I was like, hey, help me. And he's like, all right, bet. And, like, in 2 weeks we were recording.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's tight.
I, like, was like, if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Porque así soy.
one thing about this podcast game is you really can't let people's opinion dictate what like how your podcast goes. Like you're gonna be seeing comments like hurtful hate comments, and you just gotta don't even pay attention to it, because at the end of the day, like it's not them who's in your position. It's you. So you just got to keep going. Trust me, we've had backlash too.
I bet.
You know, and it's kind of like, fuck you, bro. Like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't got any backlash yet. I mean, at least I don't know. So I'm like, yay. Because I
Yeah.
take shit to the heart.
Oh, yeah.
I'll start crying. But I know I shouldn't. But I get so much positivity that I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just going to keep doing me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You know?
And like when you first you said you have a producer, how that kind of laid everything out for you, kind of, so it made it easier for you.
I think on that end it made it easy, because
Yeah.
honestly, my humble ass was just gonna put my phone up and like record it on my fucking iPhone.
That's
and,
how we
I
started.
was just gonna vibe.
Yeah,
like
literally.
literally, that's what I was gonna do. And he's like, "No, I got you. Like I got everything." And I was like, "Okay, babe."
Damn.
Slowly but surely, like if you go from like the first episode to like now, like we have more camera angles and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, better microphones. Like we're getting there. Like slowly but surely. Like I mean, it's a learning process, because like. Yeah, ahí la llevamos.
You're fortunate because we started off.
Yeah, you have a good setup. Like honestly, like for starting off, you got a nice good setup.
Us,
Like your quality and everything. We had like one mic. You got like your whole setup too. You got like your Zoom. You have a Zoom too, huh? So people who don't know, there's like you got your cameras. Usually Sony, Panasonic cameras work. These Zoom recorders, these are good too. They have different like versions of these. They're called Zoom H, whatever model you want. The Sony, Panasonic, and then just some microphones from Amazon, some wires, and you're good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
honestly, yeah.
And just edit on whatever you can edit. But like a lot of people don't know that.
Start off with one mic, huh?
Yeah, it was just one mic like in the middle kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like shitty
Yeah.
as fuck.
Shitty as fuck,
In
yeah.
this fool's room in the trailer park.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we
so
just
there you go. I wanted to be humble. I was like, fuck, I'll do it off my iPhone. We'll figure it out.
yeah.
Yeah, and both, he's like, no, I got you. I was like,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
fuck
And
yeah.
we've struggled ever since to like find spots. Like first it was his room, and then from there we went to, wasn't it George's apartment?
Oh yeah, George's apartment.
And then
Yeah.
from there we went to
Julio's house.
and then from Julio's house we went
To your house.
to my house, and then from
Oh,
my
I was
house we
went
came here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
finally we were able to get something,
Yeah.
and then we're looking for something new now.
Where do you be recording your
In my
podcast?
basement.
Oh, that's tight. So you
But
got a nice
now,
setup.
It was easier now that we moved houses too, because if I would have tried to do it in my old house, it wouldn't have worked. It was too
Yeah.
small. And like just because I live in the middle of nowhere now, so like it's
Yeah.
quiet, so it makes it better. But it's kind of hard because my parents are there and stuff.
Yeah,
and I
like
tell them to shut up.
Having guests.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm like, please, and it's hard, but
Yeah.
We've almost gotten
We'll get
kicked
there.
out of this place.
really,
Yeah, a
We
couple
get too-
times.
yeah,
we
you
get
get too
too
rowdy.
rowdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get-
Alonso comes out.
Or Alonso V coming out.
So you got the bitch choking her up.
Hell no. That's funny.
Oh, no. But I wanted to bring up, you went to Dubai.
Fuck yeah.
Dude.
It's been a year. I'm so
Damn.
sad. I was living my best life over there.
That
Ya
sounds
que me
fun.
robaron y no me robaron.
You want-
I was like, I'll become Muslim, ya que. Chingue su madre.
What was
Ya
it
no me
like?
ven.
What was it like?
It was such a big culture shock, because one, it's a Muslim country, of course,
Yeah.
and two, there's so machista over there. Like we think we're machista, like you
Yeah.
know, like Mexican culture. No, it's bad.
They're
like you don't
machi-
see women at all.
What do you mean?
Like it's men everywhere.
Shut the fuck up. I
Yeah,
can't
the
go
only
there.
time we saw women was at the mall, of course,
Yeah.
and that was about it. Not even at the store, like, and of course, like at the hotel because they were working, but
Yeah.
like you never see women. Están bien tapadas.
What about like when you guys would go out to eat or to clubs or?
At the clubs, you could tell which one were like from there and like foreigners.
Yeah.
Of course, you saw foreigners, or like tourists or whatever.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, like if they were like from there, no, they would just be covered up, and we only saw them at the mall.
So my chances of getting a girl there are slim to none.
Wait, like a tourist girl or what? Because the actual girls there don't be going out like that,
No,
huh?
they don't go
yeah,
out.
they're not
fucking-
like that. Yeah.
Practically, they're married.
Yeah,
they
they're
get
all-
married off at like 16.
Yeah,
They
that's
start popping out
crazy.
babies. So you need. I mean,
Yeah.
over there it might be legal, so over here, you know.
Yeah, I feel that.
But you need money, way. So you got money?
As of right now, no.
Give it a couple more years, then you can go.
For real.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Literally.
You get a bunch of
Help us
exclusive
support.
content.
Cash up and please.
Cash App Lonso Ramirez. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Cash up us all so we can make a trip.
For real.
Podcast in Dubai. That'd be
Literally.
sick.
How much does someone need to fucking take a sick ass trip like that?
So
Because I know you did a lot. You rode the camels.
We
you
rode
had
camels. We did
dinner in the sky.
ATVs. Yeah, we did dinner in the
ATVs.
sky. We did like a tour of Dubai and everything.
You're like, if I'm gonna go all out. Yeah, you got
We
to.
literally had an activity pretty much every day.
That's hard.
Yeah, Jahar just planned everything. I just Venmo the money.
You just showed up.
Tell me how much to sell. Yeah, I literally had to show up at the airport like, I'm ready, let's go, with my passport.
That's
but
hard.
yeah, literally we did pretty much one activity every day. But the thing is that it's so hot, so like you don't do anything during the day.
Okay.
Like it's
Everything's at
stupid
night.
hot. Yeah, you have to do it like from 5 para arriba. But yeah, so we spent maybe about 3,000 ya con todo, but we were there for 2 weeks.
Damn.
And most of our activities came with either lunch, dinner, like a breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Oh,
So
okay.
like food wise, we never really spend money.
That's
it was
cool.
like if we ever.
So you spent 3,000 for 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what the fuck?
2 weeks.
Dude, in Miami, I spent like 4 or 5.
Miami's
He spent
expensive.
3,000 at the strip club. He spent 3,000 in one night, bro.
And he's crying about the girls in the bottle.
I was, bro, literally, bro. I was out there.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I was out there grabbing ones, trying to sneak in my pocket. You were all throwing them.
Like, wait, spit up there.
Talk about the story of when we went to the strip club and you ended up leaving with more.
Oh, one time, yeah. This one time we were fucking drunk. That was like a spontaneous night. You know, we're like, let's go to the strip club. You know, we're just a homie. Let's go to the strip
Was
club.
it here in Denver?
It was in Denver, yeah. And I was like, well, I got like my entrance money, low key. I was like, I'm gonna go vibe with these fools. You know, I went. And I don't know, somehow like I remember going in with like $10. I got drunk.
Yeah.
And I remember walking out with like money for like to pay everyone's food, like low key.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't think I was grabbing. I don't know what happened, bro. I think someone told me to hold something, or I don't know, but I just know I came out with money and like we went to go eat, huh? Went to Jack in the Box.
Yeah,
so I was like,
fuck yeah.
that was a
Jack
cool
in the Crack.
experience.
Jack in the
Hell
Box
yeah.
slaps.
Jack in the Box be slapping on the way home to
Those
Brayan.
tacos too, the 2-for-1.
Where?
The tacos from Jack in the Box. Have you
Oh,
ever had
I
them?
don't think I've had the tacos.
They're fire.
They sound
They're
like
2-for-1.
diarrhea.
They're
They
good.
sound like
They
diarrhea.
do sound like diarrhea.
They sound like chorro.
3 o'clock in the morning, bro, drunk as fuck. Like
You don't give a fuck. That's
fuck,
Smosh
bro.
problem. That's sober you problem.
Yeah,
You know,
literally.
I think like the only time I'll eat carne asada fries is on a drunk night.
Yeah.
I don't,
That's hella chorro right there.
fuck yeah, especially from Almancitas.
Yeah.
The one on 8. Fuck yeah.
Drink that.
I don't even eat there no more. Fuck that.
Eat carne asada fries and then drink coffee right after, bro.
Oh.
Coffee be
Una
fucking you
tole?
up.
Oh.
That's just nasty.
You be shitting like that too? Like
No,
when
I
you
don't
drink
do
Starbucks?
that. No, I don't do that.
Do girls shake? Columba?
No, girls don't poop.
No?
No, we don't do that.
Y'all tinkle?
Yeah. We barely pee, you know, it just comes out.
Yeah. That's the
Oh, that's crazy. This podcast we named it the. Wait, you didn't even do it. You got to do it.
Oh, yeah. You gotta do it nasty. You gotta have like passion.
nasty.
Like your throat has to vibrate. Like,
Oh, not too nasty.
that just sounded
Little
funny.
I smelled that shit over here.
Bro, I heard that shit was sounding funny on the headphones.
I tried to get it as much as I could.
It goes like this. It goes.
I think. No, hold on. I think we're gonna have to rebrand somehow. She did it, bro. Like, look, that was pretty hard.
We're gonna have to rename it.
Change it to the podcast.
I don't know how to be quiet, sorry.
No, that was good.
Podcast.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's a little better. Yeah, we'll let it slide. We'll let it
Yeah,
slide.
we'll let it slide.
We'll let it
That's my first
slide.
time.
It'll get better.
It'll get better over time. Just
But-
practice in your room. Just be like, in the middle of the night when your friends are sleeping, just like, all out. With the lights on
I'll be
and
like, what
shit.
the fuck? I'll be like, I'm practicing for the podcast.
Oh, hell no, that's funny.
You still keep in touch with your high school friends?
Yeah, the only person I really talk to is Jahaira.
Tight.
Yeah.
Really? You don't talk to?
Nope.
We can bleep that out.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. No, I don't talk to her anymore.
What? You guys were like this back then?
Yeah.
All you guys are like this. You guys had your little clique. We had our
It
little
was the
clique.
5 of us, and the goal just ended up being me and Jahaira.
That's crazy.
Why? What
Yeah.
happened? Battles?
Fuck it. So.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. We'll bleep the names out.
which
We'll
one?
bleep the
Yeah,
names
we'll bleep
out.
the
Wait, which one do you want first?
What-
Go
the
with
juiciest
wait.
one.
Oh, I talked to her here and there, but ya está casada.
Yeah,
güey.
yeah,
so
está
it's,
casada.
yeah, she's married. She has a kid and everything.
Yeah.
I don't talk to her anymore, but we all went on a trip, and then long story short, she got super sick. She was supposed to come back home. She didn't. Se quedó. We ended up staying. We went to Miami. Don't go to Miami with your friends. I'm glad you guys are still friends.
Yeah.
There's dicen que if you go to Miami with your friends, you don't.
If you survive, you're still friends.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
those are hard ride or die.
Literally.
And
I've been there
then
twice with my homies.
we came back, and then because like it was like, oh, I'll pay you guys when we back. That was kind of what we were doing over there. And
Yeah.
then she was like, hey, you guys owe me this, and we're like, okay, we invited her back. Never talked to her again.
For real?
A week later, we're like, hey, like como
Let's go do
andas? Because
this.
she was sick and stuff. She had COVID, and no, ya no nos quiso hablar.
Yeah.
And then like 2 months later, she's like, I'm sorry. And we're like, no, fuck
Yeah.
that.
She
We
like
tried.
ghosted you guys basically?
Yeah, she straight up ghosted us after we paid her.
Damn.
Yeah, no nos habló. I was like,
Damn.
oh, okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, sure. They're still friends.
But
They probably talk shit about us. Oh, me?
Oh,
No, I
bro?
don't talk.
Oh, you don't talk
I
to
don't
them?
know. No. See, I don't. What bothered me the most was like she would talk shit about my last relationship, and it's like
behind your back type shit?
well, to my face and behind my back, but it was like she was in the same situation.
But she would just like talk shit about your relationship and
Yeah,
not like
when
see
she was
her
with
relationship.
Giovanni. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My thing is like, yeah, I was in a shitty relationship, but if
Yeah.
you're in the same shoes, don't talk down on me when you're gonna be the same.
Yeah,
Like if we're
yeah.
both gonna be pendejas, we're both gonna be pendejas. But
Literally.
don't talk shit about mine and then you.
And then
you
you're
know?
like, yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
that's what annoyed me. And after that, I was like, fuck that. And then her and Jahira aren't friends anymore either.
Damn, that's crazy.
So it's literally it's just me and Jahira. We're just vibing. Just us.
Wow. Who else was in your clique? Who else was
She got married and her boyfriend, ya no knows. He didn't let
She's
her.
Mandi.
Yeah, literally.
She's Mandi. She
She
turned
was like,
Mandi.
you're not talking to him anymore.
She's married?
Well, she got engaged, but yeah, practically she's married.
Damn, that's
Damn.
crazy.
Bro, it's crazy because even like in high school, like we saw you guys,
Oh yeah.
and then we also had our clique.
Oh yeah.
So we thought you guys were still all close,
No.
but
It
now,
like
now
slowly
I know.
trickled down. Yeah.
I feel like it's a little trickier with girls though, cause like I don't know, girls
But
like.
it's just weird because I was friends with all of them since like elementary and middle school.
Oh, so
but
you guys been fucking?
we've been
damn,
friends the
that's
long-
crazy.
Yeah. Well, me and Jahira have been friends the longest. We've
Yeah.
been friends since kindergarten, but everybody else, I mean, we've known them forever. And
yeah.
it's
maybe just things fall apart. People
Yeah.
people grow.
Grow apart.
I get
Yeah,
you're not
they
meant to
grow
be
away
friends
from
with
each other.
everybody.
Yeah, and different like everybody has different fucking goals. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I feel like that's what keeps us a little close. We're all kind of have like the same
The
kind of
same goal.
goal.
We're
you
also
know,
related to. I don't know if you
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
So
a lot of us are related.
You're like,
so
pues ya que.
Pues ya que, I'm stuck with-
Whatever. I'll see you at Christmas,
yeah,
bitch.
I'll see you fucking next family party.
At
Huh?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I think that's what I like about what we had. While we still have that, like the same group that you see me
Yeah.
with in high school, like walking the hallways. It's these fuckers,
Yeah.
you know, for the most part.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we've always been kind of we've always been like friends, like more than friends.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I'm forced to like this.
I li-
Yeah, you're like, pues ya que.
Bro,
we
in
got a
high-
podcast. We're
in fucking in high school when your group and our group would like get together in those off blocks, that shit would be
yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
That
I
shit would
wasn't
be-
there, but yeah.
Oh, you
guys-
weren't there,
I was
huh?
always in fucking class when you guys all became friends,
Fuck,
and I would just
literally.
randomly show up, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
'cause
"Hi
we-
guys, I'm right here."
like, who the fuck is this chick?
Hi.
Ugly ass laughing shit.
Dude, but everyone would clown my laugh in fucking high school. I'm like,
For
fuck
real?
y'all.
No, it's because it was noticeable in the
You
whole.
could tell it was me.
Yeah, I was like,
But I was like, was I really that annoying?
you weren't annoying.
You just knew it was me.
Yeah, we knew it was
It's like
you.
distinct,
because-
like it's a very distinct laugh.
It's
Like,
a
Yeah.
very distinct laugh. Yeah, but it's funny. Like
Yeah,
I
and
said.
I've always hated my laugh because everybody would always talk shit about it. Now I'm
That's
like,
what-
vale verga.
I think
Yeah.
that's what makes your podcast unique is your laugh.
My
your
laugh,
laugh.
yeah.
Your laugh
That's what
behind.
everybody tells me. Like,
Yeah.
your laugh, that's what I like. And I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I was always so conscious about my laugh. Pero, pues, yeah.
Nah, your laugh literally does make that podcast
Yeah,
low key.
thank you.
Yeah, that shit's
I
funny.
should laugh with Kolu instead.
Yeah. Laugh with Colu.
That'd be
Laugh
good.
with me.
Laugh with
me.
Colu.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cute.
Cafe, it's cafe con
Café
culo.
con Colu,
But where's the
yeah.
cafe? You be drinking cafe on there?
Yeah.
Cafe?
'Cause
En
it's
veces?
like- a veces, yeah.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay.
we be taking shots.
You're a
too.
fraud.
At the beginning, I was like, oh, we'll do coffee. And then now we're just taking shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm like, it's in the morning, so usually you're drinking your coffee on the way to work. So that was my vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Because I post them at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
And that's usually when people are on their way to work, you know? So
Yeah.
that was my vibe. Like, oh, drink your coffee and stuff. Pero,
That's cool.
yeah. I
No,
might do a
that
Kolu
makes
after
sense.
dark and we just get
When do you
blasted
drop?
drunk.
When do you
On Tuesdays at 7 a.m.
Tuesdays
Oh,
at
yeah.
7 a.m.
We'll put a link in the description, guys, so you guys can check out
Yes,
our podcast.
thank
It's really good.
you.
You're on your what? 11th episode? 12th?
This will be next week's so tomorrow, well, yeah, it'll be on my 11th.
11th episode.
Yeah.
That's hard, dude. I'm proud of you. Keep killing that shit for real.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm proud
stop.
of you guys too. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Like, you
we-
guys been there.
Yeah, we getting it. We trying to get it, you know?
Try.
Yes.
Fucking,
There will be moments where you get discouraged, but you just
yeah, you can't
Yeah.
stop. Don't stop, Columba. Don't fucking stop uploading. Don't fucking
No, I
stop. Don't
won't.
stop. Don't fucking
Well,
stop.
remember that one time? This was years ago. I was trying to become a vlogger, and I vlogged one of my friends' birthday.
And
And
you
I
sucked
was,
ass.
No, it wasn't too bad. I kept messaging Ian like, "Hey, how do I do this? How do I do
Yeah,
that?"
yeah.
I think I was annoying you a little bit.
No, no,
Sorry.
no.
He was too
And
cool for
then-
you or what?
Nah, I've never been too cool for
Yeah,
Columba.
I was like,
Guys.
dude, how am I doing? He's like, just do it on your phone, and I did it, and it didn't came out too bad. But and then
Yeah.
after that, I was like, fuck this. And
No,
then-
yeah, for sure.
But now there I am. Here we go. Let's going strong.
It's going strong. Don't
Vlog your
fucking
trips
stop.
with your friends. Like vlog your family. Vlog everything.
I need to start doing that. I just need to
Yeah,
vlog
it's
my
just
life.
documenting like your
Yeah.
shit. You don't gotta upload everything too. You know.
Are
what
you
I mean?
familiar with our vlogs?
Yeah, I've
Have
seen
you
them.
seen them?
Yeah.
I
What do you
like-
think? You like them?
I like them. They're
Yeah,
funny.
they're
They're
funny,
different.
yeah.
That's what I like about them. They're like
Yeah.
authentic, I would say. You know.
Yeah.
You
Everybody
don't
got.
see that shit all the time.
No, and everybody got like their own little character. You know, everybody got like their own little. Everybody has something to offer. You know, that's in the
Yeah,
vlogs.
that's what I like.
It's funny. Yeah.
Because I feel like most people vlog are very like planned out.
Yeah,
You guys
very,
are
like,
just
one
fuck
side,
this,
yeah.
It's
you know?
whatever. It's whatever
Yeah.
pops up.
And that's what I like. You know.
It's
Yeah.
either it makes a cut or it doesn't.
Yeah.
Type shit. Huh?
Yeah. Are you uploading through Anchor or like what do you?
Yeah.
use?
I
Anchor, and then are you like you got a Patreon or you got like
No.
no?
I've been looking
'Cause
at it
you-
and I'm like,
Yeah, I think
try
you
it.
should. Yeah, I think you should because like honestly, like you probably get some money from YouTube, but you be cussing and shit. Like you be like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you be saying
do.
some shit, and then I
I
got
don't. I try not to,
Yeah.
but eso me sale.
no, I know, and that's
It's
like
hard.
you're
It's-
not gonna
yeah.
get shit from YouTube, low key. Honestly, you should look into Patreon or
I should, yeah.
OnlyFans or something. You know,
OnlyFans, fuck
something
it.
to get some money, for real.
Yeah, something where I can have people
Monetize that shit. Yeah, you can get
I
some
should,
money.
Fuck it.
Yeah, it's easy. If you want, we'll help you set that
Yeah,
up.
that would be awesome.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
yeah.
Sell
easy.
some news on there too.
Yeah, fuck it. Watch my next episode. Send you titty pic.
Doing a podcast naked or something on the
me.
Patreon. Butt ass naked. We should do that, Lonso.
There is a podcast like that.
Let's do
Oh
it.
yeah, but what is it?
They're butt ass naked.
Well, like
No, they interview each other and then they fuck each other on OnlyFans.
plug talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
plug
that
talk.
one,
That
plug
one's a
talk.
good one.
Yeah.
I was
There's
like,
that
that's
one, and then
different.
that same guy.
That's what we're doing later. Just kidding. After this one,
Oh, you a freak bitch.
we'll just roll around the coffee beans. Cafeconcolu's podcast.
Off the coffee.
With caramel drizzle.
Oh, hell no.
That'd be funny as fuck.
Is there a podcast out there though where like they just be butt naked?
No.
Well, they so no
That would
jumper.
change the
Adam
game.
22 has a podcast where he interviews like OnlyFans girls.
Yeah.
And like
It's him
he'll
and his girlfriend or wife or
no,
whatever.
that's a different one. That one's actually so there's
Which one are you talking about?
So-
just Adams?
so plug talk is Adam 22 with his girlfriend Lena the Plug, who's
Oh,
an
yeah.
ex porn star, but she has all these connections with the porn industry. So what they do is they fuck them, they fuck the girl first, and then they interview.
Oh, yeah.
But that same guy has his own platform
Oh, see,
called
see.
No Jumper.
Yeah,
and
you know, huh? You know.
Yeah.
on,
sure.
on no Jumper, he has a podcast where he interviews OnlyFans girls, and like they'll do some crazy ass shit, and like he'll post it on Patreon, and you have to pay for that content. But they'll basically like take their tits, like tops off, their tits off.
Take the tits out.
yeah,
Throw it at the camera.
yeah. Like they'll do some crazy shit on there, you know. I mean, I'm down.
Yeah. Throwing your titties, Lonso. You first.
For the Patreon.
What's one of the most like craziest drunk experiences you've ever had?
Fuck. Most of the time, I don't remember. I don't think I've done nothing crazy, to be honest.
Are you an angry drunk?
No, I'm a
No?
fun drunk. I just
Are
me
you?
vale verga todo.
For real?
Yeah, and it's hard because I don't really get drunk because most of my friends are lightweight as fuck.
Yeah.
So most of the time I'm taking
Y'all
care of
pick
them.
it up.
Yeah, literally.
Your one friend needs to pick it up.
It's rare when I'm the one who blacks out. It's rare.
Yeah,
So like,
you can hang.
yeah, I can fucking hang.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so my friends don't. So usually like I don't really do nothing crazy.
What do you be drinking? Like what do you prefer?
Tequila or fucking just beer.
Beer? You like beer?
Mhm, I
Yeah,
like
you're a
beer.
Theo.
I
You're a
drink
Theo.
like a
You're a
Theo.
Theo?
You're a
Fuck yeah,
Theo.
I'm a Theo.
Modelo or Corona?
Michelos or
Oh,
Tecates.
Michelob's.
Oh,
Like the light.
if you were gay, you could have just said that.
Michelob's.
What do you be drinking, Alonso?
Or what does Alonso be drinking?
You drink
Modelo's,
Ronas, huh?
Four Locos.
Four
Still?
locals.
People still drink those?
Yeah, we be drinking
fuck.
those.
Trying
No.
to say,
We
fuck
on a
me.
budget, bro.
Fuck no.
Go to Patreon so we can fucking stop
Yeah, so
fucking
I
drinking
can
Four
drink some
Locals.
better shit.
For real, bro.
I haven't
Hey,
drank a
don't
Four
hit-
Loko
don't hit
in
on me.
years.
Don't
That's
hit
all
on
we
me
be
because
saving,
I'm
low
getting
key. We
drunk.
be going out sometimes, and now we can like really get us a Four Locals sometimes.
Low key.
Oh,
But if you just want to get fucked up fast, we'll see.
yeah, Four Loco.
But yeah.
Have you heard of these new ones called Cutwaters? They're
Oh,
14%,
yeah. They're not too
14%,
bad.
And they're like this big.
Uh-huh.
They're like
Instead
new
of the
mix.
can.
Yeah, they're not too bad. I've had them.
Yeah, they're not too bad. They get you fucked up too.
Yeah. But I think it's different when guys go out and girls go out because most of the time, you know, you guys have to pay for your own shit. Us, we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Just
how I was
tag
just
along.
talking about that on like the podcast with Yali and Taylor. Like,
See?
like they don't have to fucking worry about spending money because they can just
Yeah.
have guys buy them dreams. Obviously,
Like maybe like the first round or two, you
Yeah.
know, like you know if you're just riding with the girls, but most of the time like your night gets paid for.
That's
Yeah,
crazy,
that's
bro.
cool.
And sometimes you don't even ask for it. Like guys will just come up to you and just pay for shit. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like there's
Like,
guys
look
that-
at this sucker.
Yeah. One time, speaking of that, we went to View House, and long story short, this guy was fucking drunk.
Yeah.
He kept trying to make out with me, and I was like, quítate.
Yeah.
So he went trying making out with one of my other friends. She took one for the team. I was like, fuck yeah. Our tab came out to $1,200 fucking dollars.
$1,200 and this
It was
man
like
paid
6
it.
of us, yeah. And then he comes up to me, he's like, and then me fucking around, I was like, "Oh, are you gonna pay for our tab?" But I was kidding because it was $1,200, you know. And then he's like, and then he just like grabs the receipt,
Looks at it.
and then he's like, "Okay." And
Oh.
I thought he was lying because he was fucking drunk. Y la mesera was like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah." Le quitó la card right away. She's like, she had her back, and then she swiped it, got accepted,
Pass.
and then he got kicked out.
Oh, what was it? Like
You ain't
cubetas?
shit.
Yeah, we went.
You ain't shit.
Cubetas,
Yeah, it
shots,
was
like just
cubetas.
everything.
It was. We ordered a.
Where was this at?
Well, we ordered food
View
too.
House.
View House. Like we went to
Food
eat.
too?
Yeah. So
Damn.
and it was like 6 of us though. So like
Yeah.
it ended
All
up
girls.
adding up. Well, yeah.
Oh, mostly.
And one of our friends, but yeah,
Yeah.
it ended up just adding up, and then and then he gave me his number, and I blocked him right away. I was like, "Do not call me the next day." He was like from
Fuck.
Minnesota or something.
Yo, girls-
But he was married, so that's on him.
He was married.
He
How'd
had
you
a
find
ring
out?
and everything, and I'm like, "The wallet don't got a ring though, huh?"
Bro, girls be
Oh.
pulling some fuck shit.
Yeah, that's
Y'all-
crazy.
y'all
And that's on
shit.
him.
That is on him.
That
low
is
key.
on him.
That is
Good
on
for you
him.
guys.
Yeah,
but
fuck yeah.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah,
For
because
real.
when we split it, I was like, damn, this is a lot. Like, y'all really order this? But then he paid for it. I was like, thank you. So I went home richer.
That's
and
crazy.
I didn't have to get up nothing for it. I was like, fuck yeah. I was in, yeah.
Girls
That was
have it
good
so
enough.
easy when they go out.
Honestly, yeah. But I feel like not to sound fucked up, but it also depends on the girl, you know? Like the pretty privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
That plays a big part because we've seen it firsthand with like Yali and Taylor.
Yeah.
We've seen that like damn, that shit's real.
Yeah. Some guys be like really thirsty though, where it's
Oh,
like, well,
yeah.
you gotta like chill,
Because
bro.
most of
you
the,
know?
like, I remember when we went to Miami, me and Jahira were just vibing there, and some guys came up to us. We ended up with bottle service and shit. We were literally just sitting there doing nothing. Like,
Yeah.
some guys just don't give a fuck, and I love that.
That's my type. She
Yeah,
said.
that's my time. Some guys just don't give a fuck.
What is your type?
Yeah, what is your type?
Tall gorditos with a beard.
For real?
Yeah.
Tall gorditos with
I
a
hella have a type.
Gordito,
But I think
how gordito we talking? Like gordito?
Like chubby, like
chubby?
or husky, or like obese?
No. I don't know, honestly. Like,
Just like
whatever.
chubby, just gotta have a
Yeah.
belly.
Rellenito.
He's
Rellenito.
rellenito, yeah.
Oh,
You know, más
okay.
carne, más sabroso el caldo. Like that.
Oh,
I just like them thick.
Yeah, yeah.
Hella thick. Not too thick,
Yeah.
but thick.
Like thick.
Yeah.
Like big.
But I like them tall too, so like it evens out, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
little. When I, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
No,
know what you
yeah, I
mean.
know what you mean. What about characteristics wise? What does a guy have to do to win you over?
He has to be funny.
He
I
has
love
be
to
funny.
laugh, of
Yeah,
course. So he has to be funny.
What kind of funny though? Because there's like that dark humor, there's like that disrespectful humor, there's like that geeky humor. That like, what kind of funny do you like? You like that cotorreo, like Spanish kind of
cotorreo
like,
shit, yeah.
like funny.
Like, I
like-
don't mind dark humor here and there, but like
Yeah.
very like, you know?
Yeah.
Like I hate the people that just like dark humor everything, and I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
you need to go see a therapist.
There's a time and place for
yeah,
dark
there's
humor.
a time and place,
for
but I
dark
like
humor.
to cotorreo, like just
Yeah.
stupid shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I like a silly goofy bitch.
Yeah. Silly goofy bitch. Not even a girl. He's like
Yeah,
silly goofy bitch.
Just a silly goofy bitch.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm
Just
sorry.
funny.
Silly goofy girl.
Yeah. Woman.
A woman.
Female.
Object.
You're I
Piece
feel like
of something.
I have this theory that
Walking tits.
Fucking panocha.
for real. Oh.
As long as she got a face, right? Just kidding.
Lonzo, like I feel like your girl has to know how to take a joke the way you are.
Yeah.
Huh.
She can't be sensitive.
No, she can't be
no.
sensitive. Lonzo has to find a bitch that's not sensitive
Yeah,
at
or
all.
someone can like bring it
Yeah.
back to him too.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
they can talk shit to each other.
Yeah, literally, even like be on that same level. Cause you be talking shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like she gotta
Like,
be
you can't get her.
either like maybe not as talk as much shit, but she gotta be willing to take the shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Cause you be talking your shit, bro.
Oh, bro, I gotta chill.
Nah, you know that it's you. Like you know what I mean? If it's you, bro. Like you know, if it's you, it's you.
La que me va a querer, me va a
Te va a querer
querer.
como eres, güey.
Yeah.
Como te conoció, como vas a ser, como te vas a convertir, lo que sea, te va a querer,
Damn,
güey.
fool, you're giving me one of those speeches like
Those
Julio.
Theo talks.
Julio, no, have you listened to like one of the podcasts with Julio?
Yeah.
Julio,
Julio,
Free
remember Julio?
Yeah, Julio. Fucking
Julio.
We'll talk about Free
I
Julio
wondered
right
where he fucking went, and then you guys said that he was a dad. I was like, Julio's a fucking dad. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
now.
the
Ese güey
blue.
da unos consejos bien puestos.
Julio's a fucking dumbass, though.
Yeah, he
Is
is
he
a
mature
dumbass.
or is he still a dumbass?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's still a dumbass.
He's pretty much still a dumbass.
Yeah, he's a dumbass.
I got papers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
Fuck
got
yeah.
married.
We
Yeah.
love that. So no
Fucking-
more free Julio.
No more free
He's
Julio,
gonna stay.
bro. Do you remember that time? The free
Yeah, I
Julio, that was
remember
crazy.
that.
That
yo.
shit was
That's
so-
when you guys were hanging out with my friends and then I would be like, what the fuck is
In the
free
off
Julio?
block, yeah.
I know. And I would just pretend like I knew. And I didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
That's
I'd be
funny.
like, hashtag free Julio.
That
We
shit
didn't even
was
know
so
what was going
big.
on. We didn't even
Like,
know what was going
it
on.
I
got
went
to-
to all the other high schools too, and everyone's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
We would go around like just put the flyers up. That shit was wild.
It got so bad that they brought Julio. Mr. Cousins brought in Julio.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
what's
asked
going
him what
on?
was going on. Yeah,
He's like, no, I like it.
He's like,
yeah I like the
Pero se
attention.
le valía verga
Bro,
todo.
we even got the sureños into fucking helping us post
Oh,
up.
really?
like,
Yeah, that was funny.
like G and all those
You know,
fools. Like,
smiling like, here we go.
Yeah.
video of it.
Yeah, I got this
Where's
vlog.
the- I got
It's on the
one piece.
Patreon. Go to patreon.com/mamash, and there you can watch that.
That was like
free
our very
Julio vlog.
first vlog. Like,
That was
if
one
you
of our
think
very
about
first
it, like official. Like,
Yeah, that was
Like
one of our
officially
very first
in
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did you ever see any crazy like gang fights at Central or like when
No,
you were growing
I
up?
never saw anything. Like, I never got to see anything.
Did you like Central High School?
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
Yeah, it was cool. You had
Yeah,
fun.
I did. I
Ah.
think because I was like in sports and shit, so I
Okay.
was like
Oh
involved. in-
yes, well you were in
Yeah,
sports.
I played volleyball and I was in dance, bro.
What, C team or what?
No, my first year.
My fourth year.
Yeah, you want? I have pictures.
I'm just talking shit.
No, but yeah. So I feel like I was in that different side of like
Yeah.
in school, like school. So
Yeah.
like I feel like I enjoyed it. I feel like I enjoyed high school the way it was.
Oh, you
supposed
were
Is
in
there-
class
is
with
there-
Noemi, huh?
Is there one?
to. No, she was in the year before me.
Oh,
I didn't dance with her.
Is there a
who'd you
moment?
dance with that we
Like
think?
Yafte, Yvonne, Daisy. I don't remember who else was there older than me. Because
What's
I
that?
only did it my junior and senior year. So Noemi wasn't there
Who
anymore.
was in your class? That was dancing.
Fuck. I can't fucking remember
No?
anymore.
What's a moment that sticks out in high school that like really fucking that you think a lot about a lot? You're like, damn, that shit was crazy. Like there gotta be one that you were like, fuck.
Well, there was a lot of chisme about the white girls in high school.
I heard them bitches was skank.
Yo.
You might want to bleep
the
this
first-
one out, but you guys remember
Yeah.
she got caught having sex in her dad's office.
Whoa.
Yeah. So she left for like the first half of like freshman year.
What? I didn't even know that
You guys
one.
didn't know this?
I knew the first. This is one of the chismes that I first heard at Central when I didn't even like know nobody. I just walked in and they told me this chisme off the bat. I guess Miss what's her name? That girl.
Oh,
man?
sí.
That she
Oh,
choked
yeah.
on. That she choked on.
Like she like had to go to the hospital because something with like sucking dick or something.
yeah, like what
Yeah.
I heard was that like she choked on the you know on the good stuff,
Yeah.
and she had to go to the hospital. That's what I heard. That
Yeah,
was
I heard that.
even
You never heard
about
that one?
No, I didn't hear
I heard
about
that one like the first week at Central. I was like, who the
Really?
fuck?
she was
Yeah.
basically choking on the
What was
gushy
this when
gushy.
you guys were freshmen or what?
I was a sophomore. I came in
then
so
they
you were a
yeah,
freshman.
I was
Yeah.
a freshman. No, I don't remember that at all.
What other chisme was there in that was pretty fire at Central?
Well, Free Julio was one of them.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good shit.
I don't feel like there was much. Everybody
Did
just
you-
kind of just vibed with each other.
Do you remember how like they would fucking they'd put up hearts and then write your name on it during Valentine's Day? and
Oh
they'd
yeah,
stick-
yeah, yeah.
Did you ever see the big ass dick that we made?
Oh,
out of all
yeah.
those?
it was
I
like
remember
a
that.
huge
You guys
ass
had
dick.
to
I'll put a
show-
picture up so you guys can see it.
I remember that for
It was
sure.
fucking huge. It was like a 10-foot dick.
Dick, yeah. And then the bell
How
rang.
long did that fucking take you guys?
It took a while. Like,
Our whole off block.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
you had to
literally,
take all
literally.
the hearts out and then do it fast.
Yeah.
You had to work
We
fast,
did,
huh?
yeah, we did it fast because
Before Amy got there.
fucking
Amy
Amy.
started laughing, bro.
Oh, she didn't
saw
give a
it.
fuck?
No, she did, but
Well, she had to.
she couldn't hold her laughing. Like she
Yeah.
literally saw it, laughed, and then she was like,
She's like, all right.
and then she
Let's
took it
go.
off. She started taking it off. But it was funny because we built it, and then we sat there and waited for the bell to ring so we could see everyone's reactions.
yeah.
And it was in the comments, so you would see people coming in from the right,
see.
and over here we're just like looking at them. They're all laughing.
And everyone's just pointing, laughing, taking pictures.
High school was a blast. I had a blast in
It
high
was
school.
fun.
Yeah, that
Fuck
shit-
Amy. All right.
Yeah, fuck that bitch for sure. She would go on your little golf cart. If you would ever did check Glenmere, she'd be like, "What's your name?" I'd be like,
I drew a big ass dick on the front of her
That
fucking
girl
golf
will
cart.
track you down. Like
She will.
"How the fuck that bitch found you?" Literally, that bitch is better than
She
the
put
FBI.
she put air tags on everybody's fucking
No, dead
backpack.
ass.
air
And
tags.
she had Amy tags.
Or Amy tags
Yeah, this fool
Brutal.
drew a dick on her
on her thing, on her golf cart, the
Oh,
little glass
yeah.
thing, a big ass dick, like And then she's the one that called me up. Yeah, she's the one.
She
that
knew
called
it
me
was
up.
you, huh?
Yeah, I think she knew it was me.
Yeah, she had. Like,
Nah, she knew it was you.
She had a
They
crush
caught
on you. That's why.
Nah,
Yeah.
I had a crush back on.
Did you ever get asked where you from? On the east side? Wait, did you live on the east side?
No, I didn't live on the
never
east side. I
mind.
lived on the north side,
On the other side.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
past the train tracks. So I was hella over
Oh
there.
shit.
Yeah,
So how's life after high school, Columbo?
good.
Good, chilling.
What do you do?
I'm a hairstylist. I've been doing it for 6 years, almost
You
7.
better help this motherfucker.
No, I'm good. It's just that
He's like, no, I'm good.
I be doing my own hair. I begin it, but like right, it's because all right. So I went to Mexico,
Sí.
and then I had like a little baptism thing I had to do. So I was like, I'm gonna dye my hair black, look a little
Yeah.
normal, And I fucking dyed it black, and then I came back. You're not supposed to dye your hair black and then try to bleach it again.
you're not supposed to do
Yeah,
that.
that's what I did, and I was like, fuck.
Well, you could have. Did you do a permanent black,
Show her.
No, I did like a
semi or something?
semi kind of thing, but look, it just didn't catch no color. It got no color.
Keep the hat on at all times, please.
No, yeah, but like I begin it though. It should look nasty. Though.
I was like, oh,
Yo,
he been looking like a leopard.
No, literally, it's like patchy as
cheetah.
fuck.
The fucking zebra and shit.
Nah, but I got it down. Like I got it down. Like it took me a while though to get color in. Like I trial and error. Like fucking couldn't get it, but I started getting the green and good.
Yeah.
But this time I just fucked up. You know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it happens. Yeah,
Yeah.
just go bald.
Nah, I'm just gonna let it like heal a little bit and then go back.
Just go
to green.
bald. That way, when we interview Smiley,
Did you
I'll
burn
fit
your
it on.
scalp and everything?
No, I didn't
Oh.
burn. I just didn't get the color because of
okay,
the
yeah.
fucking black.
No
But
pussy.
yeah. So that's pretty much it. You be seeing the little green hair with the flower. I be doing it for the flowers. Make it
Yeah.
look like grass. Kind of
That's
thing.
cute.
Yeah,
I
so
love that.
little look. Little look.
what's one of your pet peeves? Like to the point
Like
where
in
you're like,
life or like at work?
Nah, fool in dreams.
Well, like I meant like normal or like at work.
okay,
or
when it
Just
comes
in
to
general.
dating, when it comes to dating, what's a pet peeve that you got?
Mama's boys.
Yeah, you don't like
Yeah,
mama's boy. What do you
yeah.
mean define mama's boy?
Like the ones that like they grew up. Okay, like I get it. Like your mom does everything for you, of course, because my mom still does shit for me.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing. But for like the guys that, I guess machista guys that are mama's boys too, like they just expect you to do everything. Like, oh, my mom did this, and that, so you have to do it too. And I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
but
so
your mom got beat, so
Oh, okay, I
you know what
feel
I
you.
mean? Like
Yeah.
in that aspect.
Okay, I feel you. Not as far as like them like respecting their mom or like loving their mom. Like
Yeah, no,
not that. You're
and the
talking about
other-
like the machista guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that part.
Okay.
Then they're like, well, my mom does this, and that for me.
Like,
And I'm
why ain't your
okay,
mom-
Have you
then
been-
stay with your mom?
Have you been with the machista?
Yeah.
And then they didn't. Was that a big part of your breakup? Like where you were like,
Kind of, no.
No?
Well, he was just a toxic motherfucker and
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
a cheater and shit. But it was a little bit that he was just like, oh, well, I want you to cook and clean for me and this and that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, first of all, we barely started dating. I don't got a
Yeah.
ring on my finger. You're still at your mom's fucking house.
Yeah.
You're in your mom's
Period.
basement. You're in your
Talk your
mom's
shit.
basement.
Talk your shit.
And like, yeah, I was just like, okay. And then he would be like, oh, when we move out, you can start doing it then. I'm like, well, our bill's going to be 50-50. He's like, yeah. Oh, and I still have to fucking do everything. I'm like,
Damn.
so I'm like, oh, in that case, if you want to be act
That's
like it's
true.
the 1950s, then you pay for everything like your dad does and I'll act like your mom.
Literally.
And then no, he didn't like that. And I'm like, then, like,
Yeah.
so I'm like, dude. So I was like, no, fuck that.
Would you want to be like a stay at home kind of girl, like mom
Yeah,
or like woman?
yeah. If I have kids, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But what
Like, later
what
on.
about without the kids? Would you still want to be kind of
Yeah,
stay at home?
fuck yeah.
Yeah,
no
take care of the
one-
house
yeah,
kind of thing.
I would be down.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm not going to do hair for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Because, so yeah.
Cool.
I would be down, honestly.
Do you feel like you're more on the Mandi side or more than like machista kind of side as far as
The Monday.
Mandi?
Yeah, Monday
Yeah.
as fuck.
You like not really taking the lead, like just being led kind of thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
want someone to take initiative because I feel
Yeah.
like I'm so independent, like on the other shit. So
Yeah.
I'm like in other stuff. I'm like, no, I want you to be a man, like in that aspect. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah,
you
for
take the
sure.
lead.
Yeah, in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That's tight. That's cool.
You brought up, well, you just said right now that he was a cheater and this and that.
Just like from my personal experience.
He's like, so.
How'd that like?
Did you eyewitness anything? Probably. Just kidding.
What?
Motherfucker was an asshole.
What?
All
So
right, go.
how'd that like? How'd that make you feel? Like what type of toll did it take on you when you found out what he was doing behind? Well, I don't know how the situation happened between
So
you
I
guys.
found
but
out like months later
Mm-hmm.
because a bitch messaged me.
She messaged you
She messaged me, and it was funny because it was on our 1 year anniversary.
right on the dot.
Yeah, literally.
Fuck.
She messaged me. because your anniversary was the day before Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
and he had just came back from vacation y todo. And then she's like, hey, I need you to know this, this, and that. She's like, the whole time he was in Mexico, this, and that. But she didn't go, but like they were talking and shit. She's like, I just want you to know, because she's like, because I was fucked up.
Yeah.
But she was like, of course, she's a crazy ex, you know?
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, of course he denied everything. He said, que no hizo nada.
Yeah.
And then he's like, are you going to believe her? And in my head, I was like, well, do I believe someone I don't know? Or do I believe the guy I've been with for a year? You
That's
know?
tough.
So it was hard because I was either I'll just suck it up or...
What'd your gut tell you?
That he did. But then the other side of me, it was
Your
so
heart?
50-50. Yeah, my heart.
Fuck.
My heart was in it. I love this man. I really did. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. But yeah, it was fucking hard, and we just skipped through it. And then a couple months later, again, she messaged me. She's like, "Really, you stayed with him?" She's like, "He was just here," and she sent me screenshot after screenshot, and I fucking just started crying because I was like, "Dude,
Fuck.
like, so it is true." And then he's like, "No, it wasn't." Blah blah blah. And then again, I'm like, "Fuck, what do I do?"
Yeah.
So me quedé.
Have you dated since then?
Well,
up.
yeah, I was with him for almost 5 years. So
But
I still,
after him, did
no,
you?
we just broke up.
Oh,
Oh.
Not like
this
just, but like yeah.
This is recent.
This is recent, yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
how'd that change you?
It sucked. It helped. Us breaking up did help with my mental health because it was bad when we were dating. Because he was just horrible. Like
Yeah, a motherfucker will
wa-
put you through some
yeah,
shit.
he really did. Like dead ass. I'm like I don't really want to talk shit, but yeah, I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
But like we just had a really bad trauma bond too. Like we couldn't like love each other, but we weren't good for each other.
Yeah.
So like when we would get bored, we would run back to each other, and then it was a cycle over and over. We
Over
was
and
that
over.
for 2 years.
Do you feel like you were toxic as well? Like, do you feel
for
like
sure.
you did part?
Yeah.
So it was a
'cause
50-50.
no, not as bad as he was. He was a different type
But
of
you would
toxic.
get your little fucking...
Well, like the little, was it
It
just like the cheating that really fucking like fucked everything?
Yeah, pretty much. Because
Yeah.
then he would talk to other bitches and shit and deny. And I'm like, dude, just tell me the truth. And I told him, I'm like, you can't have your cake and eat it too, you know? Like, if you want to be with other bitches, bless you.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you.
okay, then go with them. Like, if you want to be single, go be single and be with them. He's like, no, I want to be with you and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it was just a cycle for 2 years.
That's
Even
crazy.
got engaged and everything.
Oh wow,
Mhm.
that's deep.
Damn.
That was crazy.
That's...
Like the
fuck.
next step, basically. Before.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
And now I thought we were good, and then when we went on vacation, and that's when he proposed. When we came back, something told me check his fucking phone. I don't know why, and I had a thing for checking his phone, but he never knew.
Yeah.
So I checked his phone. He was talking to his ex.
oh,
I fucking
your heart
went-
dropped.
I was like, dude, you just gave me a fucking ring. Like, entonces para qué me lo diste? Like,
Yeah.
literally, you know?
Just to string you along.
Yeah. And then he's like, no, I'm sorry, blah blah blah.
He ain't sorry.
No,
Fuck
he wasn't
no.
sorry. And then I was like, hey, whatever. And I was like, you know what? If you want to be for reals and we're going to be engaged, I was like, let's move out. Let's fucking do this right then, you know?
Yeah.
And then, no, we just never moved in. And then it just...
Yeah,
Yeah, after that, nothing ever happened. And I told him, I was like, entonces, ¿para qué me dice el anillo? Like, for what then? He's like, because I wanted to be with you. I was like, you didn't act like it.
Yeah.
Do you miss him?
Every blue moon.
Like I do.
How d-
I feel like I don't miss us. I miss him as a person.
Yeah.
Cause like we got along very well. Like I loved him as a person. Like every time we were hanging out, we were laughing shit. I miss that. I just don't miss us. Cause we were bad.
Do you feel like he was your person, or do you feel like your person is out somewhere else?
I feel like my person somewhere else. I knew from the beginning that we weren't really compatible.
From the beginning.
From
you
the
knew?
beginning, but
Oh.
I tried really hard because
Yeah.
we were opposites, and
Well,
you know how to say opposites attract,
yeah.
but no, we just were. I
Too
tried,
opposite.
Yeah, we were too opposite,
Mm.
and I tried really hard. Like I forced it. I think I forced it too much,
Yeah.
and then because I liked him since I was like a freshman, so I've known this motherfucker forever,
Yeah.
and then I just forced it too much, and
That's crazy. Aside from like the relationship you had with him, like was there anything that else like externally that you guys were building, aside from just your relationship, or was it just strictly your relationship that you guys were building together?
yeah, and then he had kids,
Oh, okay.
so that was hard too
Like
because I was
family kinda
practically
Yeah,
thing.
you're a
like,
baby mama.
No, I was a stepmom.
Oh, wow.
So that was hard for sure. Cause like I would get I got attached to the kid, especially his son. I got attached to his son super bad, and
Yeah.
then that was hard.
And that's the thing too. Like,
Dating people with kids is hard.
I bet. And like how you were saying about the talking to your ex kind of thing, like. How do you guys feel about that? Like, as far as like, if you're in a relationship, like of course, there's a little bit, but it's a little tricky when there's kids involved. Because I mean, obviously, you got to communicate with your ex partner if you got to get the kids going. But like, how do you guys feel about like your partner communicating with your ex? Like, is that like
With the kids or without the kids?
let's do without the kids?
Yeah.
Without the kids,
There's
I
no
feel
kids.
like there's no reason why you guys should be.
Exactly.
Before, I remember on a podcast back then, I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. But now I'm like, nah, like if this is your girl or guy, your person,
Yeah.
there's no reason why you should be talking to the person that you had a
Prior.
relationship with
Yeah.
prior to
Because
this
then why
person.
don't you with them then?
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
it's kind of like I find it disrespectful.
That
you know,
is.
not only like mostly to her. You know, like to your
Yeah.
partner. I feel like there has to be a line drawn. You know,
Yeah, that's your
like how the fuck are you out here like you're my girl, but you're over here checking up on your ass, asking him how he's
Yeah.
good or how,
Yeah.
you know how's life.
Like for
And
what?
not for what, like obviously you're still interested or
Yeah.
have some
Yeah.
interest. You're showing interest. Like obviously if you're talking to that person, I'm like, nah, I'm cool with that. Like I'll fucking cut it right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's just me. That's me.
I agree
personally.
with you.
What do you think?
No, I agree with you 100%.
What about
I
you?
feel like,
Yeah,
yeah.
same. Because it's like, yeah, for what? Like, if you want to keep talking to your ex, then go back with your ex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no point for you to be in a new relationship and then trying to hit up your ex. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it should
stupid.
be like done like cold turkey, like no communication type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I
it's
mean, I
like-
know whenever I do get into a relationship, like, well, I haven't talked to my exes in a while, but
Yeah, you won't.
I won't.
Yeah, I'd be on that shit too.
That's just trouble, bro. That's
It really
trouble.
is because the temptation's there.
Yeah,
'Cause
literally.
you had something with them.
And then sometimes,
You know?
sometimes do you feel like sometimes it feels like a grudge, but it's not a grudge, huh? Like it's just
Yeah.
like, bro, like we already kind of
Yeah,
did our
we-
thing, like we tried it out, like it
and
didn't
we're
work, and
moving
I
on,
love you
yeah.
over here, like you know, type shit. You know what I mean?
Love
Like
you from afar.
you do
Que
your
te
thing.
vaya bien y ya.
Yeah, literally, it's not a grudge. For a while, I was debating if it's a grudge, but it's not a grudge.
Not really,
It's
no.
not. You know what I mean?
Even
It's
if it ended badly, it's still not because
Yeah.
it's like, you know, you do you at the end of the day.
for real.
But with the kids part, it's hard too.
I bet.
But
I
he
don't
was
think-
he
Ugh.
would show me it was very like just the kids. So on that aspect, I was like whatever. But like his
Yeah.
other exes, I'm like motherfucker.
Yeah. That's
This
crazy.
guy-
These bitches were not cute. I'm just saying. Not saying I'm hot, but I'm like really, bro.
How many?
At least let them be hot. Like if they were hot, I'd been like, oh, okay, good job. But no, these bitches were ugly, and I'm like, you really gonna do me like that? You really
Like
gonna
the-
do
like the
that would
disrespect.
hurt. It would. I think that's what hurt more that they were ugly. I think that's what hurt.
Does that really be her and
A
girls
little.
like that? Like,
it
this is
hurt
that
my
a grudge?
ego for sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm like if you want to go after ugly bitches, then what the fuck am I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he just saw him as easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Easy.
that one say where it's like guys fuck what they can, girls fuck what they want?
Yeah.
That's
Literally,
true.
though.
Literally, that's fucking crazy. Yo.
It's true though, because I mean, like, if I really wanted to, you know, I could just post something. Yeah, I tengo
Like a
pinche
thirst trap type
100
of
guys.
shit.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like, do I really want to? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For guys, we gotta work for it a little bit
Yeah, I
more.
gotta work a little.
I'm like,
Gotta
fuck.
swipe up a little.
That's crazy.
I be chilling though. I'm cool.
You just vibing.
I be vibing.
Tienes a Manuela or yeah.
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 Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Ya tienes Kyles and shit. A little.
I got little babies coming out, huh?
Oh hell no.
Kyles on top of Kyles.
Nah, honestly, have you heard of PNC? You know what PNC is?
No.
Post nut clarity.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah. I be on that
Yeah,
I be
you're
on
like,
that
okay,
bullshit
bye.
sometimes. You know?
That's crazy.
I'll just
huh?
crank
The
one
girls-
out right away.
Girls don't be
Boom.
having that, huh?
No, because we never come.
Oh, y'all hear that?
It's like a handful of times out of like 100. You're like,
Is it because people guys don't know what they're doing, or is just they
I guess they don't. Some guys are Well, I mean, there were times with my ex, like he was just selfish. He just wanted his nut, and that was it.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't give a fuck. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, like really?
Yeah,
Like literally, he would just fuck me, yeah. And I'm like, okay. But there's times when he like actually like was like, you know, foreplay and all that, and I was like, okay,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But it was like rare, you know.
Foreplay's huge, huh?
Yeah, fuck
Like,
yeah.
huge for
Because it
girls.
takes longer for girls.
Not for guys, huh? We boom, like boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
we're,
like just
we're,
kissing, yeah.
Yeah.
we're horny,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Girls, it's like
You do
either
this
that-
to us, and we're hard.
You're like, fuck yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's different for girls because it just takes longer.
Mm-hmm. That's wild.
Have you? Never mind.
Ask her, Ask her, bro.
Maybe we might cut it out. Who
Have
knows?
you ever squirted?
No.
No.
It's pee.
Is it?
Yeah,
No, it's
squirting is
not.
pee. Yeah, look it
No,
up.
it's
It's
not,
fucking pee.
boy.
Yeah, it's pee.
Don't play with me
No,
like that.
why you make bitches squirt?
In his mouth. In his mouth. Oh, Lonso like that. Lonso like
Nah, bro,
that.
that shit was like hitting my chest, bro. Just
No, literally, it's pee. Swear to God, Google that shit.
I don't believe
He
you.
doesn't want to Google it. He's scared now. He's like, fuck, I got pee in my mouth.
I got pee. I had pee on my face.
No, literally though.
Nah. Fuck. Now I'm thinking about it.
No, you're thinking about it.
The
That you
pee?
got pee.
You
on
just ruined it for me.
I'm sorry. Just kidding. It's not
Damn.
pee.
Nah.
It's
no,
it's
but-
liquidy cum. I don't know. Well, how else would you describe squirting though? Like, what else is gonna? You know what I mean?
Like that much and like that fast
And like that like
stream.
liquidy, you know?
I just gotta be pee, bro.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
it
but
has
that shit
to
was
be pee.
fun. That shit was cool.
Maybe it's liquid shit.
How do you do it? Do you just like?
It's liquid poop.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. I gotta look up some videos of like how the fuck people would just squirt. Like it's weird. But not everybody can squirt though. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
I wonder like what goes behind that. Like how do you figure out like I'm a squirter, you know? What I mean? Or you practice it.
It just
or
has to happen, I guess, huh?
You can't learn it, can you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you a shooter?
A shooter?
Yeah.
Define a shooter. Like the strap?
What kind of strap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, these guys weren't shooters.
Yeah.
They
George?
they just drip
George-
down.
George.
It just drips.
Yeah.
They just doesn't shoot. No, I'm a shooter. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. George has talked about
People
it.
don't.
That he just drew.
It just drips. Oh, what the?
You know what we're
fuck?
talking about, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Really?
Damn, I
Oh,
didn't even
that's
know
weird.
that. That's
He's
crazy.
been shooting. Are you a shooter?
Hell yeah, I'm a shooter.
I'm not a dripper.
No, there was this one fucking. We'll show you the clip.
Okay.
We'll show you the clip.
What
The
clip?
one that was on OnlyFans
Which one?
with the condom and that
Oh,
fucking
with-
big ass nut.
Yeah,
Ugh.
this fool fucking this fool nutted in like in a condom, and that shit was like a lot of
Who?
fucking.
I had
this-
sex.
You?
I had
Yeah.
sex,
Yeah.
and that shit.
But it was like an insane amount of cum.
Like
this
a
mo-
lot.
Like too much.
Like there was a lot of babies
A
in
lot
there.
of
You're
shit.
like, fuck, that's a whole
I
village
showed
right
it
there.
to these fools, and they're like, "Alonzo, what the fuck?"
Yeah,
dude?"
that
Like it was
I'm
excessive.
convinced this man you jerked off 3 times in that condom, bro. Like I don't think that was one.
Oh yeah, I
nut.
just reused
Yeah.
I think you just reused it, bro.
You took
low-key.
it off and you're like, hold up, we'll go again. He's just swimming in there.
it. I'm broke. I gotta reuse this.
I want to
bitch.
fuck you again. Give me a second. I didn't bring enough.
Condoms or no condoms?
If I'm with them for a long time, no. I like it raw. But I don't fuck around, so I guess a condom.
You play it safe.
Yeah. I don't like to fuck around.
Yeah.
Like, that takes too much time. Because you
Yeah.
got to hit them up. You got to meet up with them. You got to, you know. I know.
You don't got no booty calls?
No. That's too much work.
I think that's
You ever had like a real cringy bad like one night stand or anything like that?
I have.
No.
The
Well,
one where
I
I
mean,
got
like-
held hostage.
Well, I hanged out with some guy once, and he was like, he didn't know how to kiss. So I was like, if you don't know how to
Oh.
kiss,
I was like this.
he was like, mwah, mwah. Like, yeah, like that. Like, I get it, but
it wasn't like
but-
passionate. Like
yeah, it was gross, and I'm like, okay, bye, and I fucking dipped.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like, this is exactly why I don't do this fucking shit. And I never
Oh.
after that, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a little scary for girls too, because you know how guys, there's some
You,
weird
yeah,
ass dudes
some
out
guys
there.
are weird.
Like meeting up with dudes is probably like the creepiest thing, though. Sometimes,
Yeah,
like if you
and
don't
it's
know.
like dangerous wise too. Like
Yeah,
you don't know
literally.
what guys' intentions are.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess some girls might be crazy, but it's mostly like guys who
dudes,
just psychos.
yeah, there are some weird ass dudes out there for real.
I've never met a crazy girl.
No, you're the
Or
crazy one.
actually, nah, she
Yeah.
wasn't crazy.
When she like in a long ass relationship, I'm pretty sure you see some crazy shit, bro, when you're in a long ass relationship. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Like
For
that's what
sure.
there's no way you never see no crazy shit pop up.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy.
someone
shit,
get comfortable around you, bro. You really see the crazy.
You
know?
really do.
Yeah.
You see the crazy.
Like after you get over that lovey-dovey phase and like all that,
You start
fucking
getting
bullshit,
comfortable, yeah.
You start getting comfortable. You really start seeing that person for who they are.
Mhm.
That's when you decide you're like, oh, fuck.
After like 3-month mark, it's when you're like, oh, okay,
you're
do
like,
I keep
oh,
going
okay,
or
I
not?
see what this is about.
Yeah, you're like,
yeah, like, it's crazy to see like too, like when shit hits the fan too. I feel like that's when it's like
Yeah,
you really-
see how you guys are gonna
when
handle
shit hits
that
the fan, like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
when you really see like what's gonna happen. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
shit hit the fan for me a lot of times, and I mean, I was young too, so
oh yeah.
we were both young, so we both fucked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, handle situations the way they shouldn't be handled,
Yeah.
like the complete opposite.
yeah.
Mhm.
But I learned from it.
Hell yeah.
That's
A 5-year
all you gotta
relationship
do.
will do something to you.
Fuck
for
yeah. Trust me, I have bills in 2. So I wasted 10 years of my life on the fucking bitch ass man.
10 years.
Because my first relationship, I was with him for 5, and then my last one, I was 5.
Oh, so you've been in like
Two serious
you're more of
relationships,
like a long
Yeah.
long relationship.
So
kind
you've
of
only
girl.
had 2 boyfriends?
Yeah, I've only
since?
had 2 boyfriends.
Me
Oh,
too.
wow.
Well, not boyfriends, but
It's okay. It's just you coming out.
too. Lonso's
Alonso!
yeah, that is your alter ego. Lonso.
Alonso has had 2 boyfriends.
That's crazy.
two serious girl relationships.
Women, he said.
Women.
That's what they identify as. Just
Literally.
kidding.
For real though.
What do you identify as?
She, her. Whatever.
that.
That bitch.
Oh, hell no. Oh, that's funny.
Fuck no.
But yeah, more like I like long relationships. Well, I mean, my first one, we were high school sweethearts, so you know, you think you're in love.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
then-
who was your high school sweetheart?
I don't know. You
yeah.
guys were in the same grade as him.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I was with him for like 5 years, and
Yeah,
then
you
I was
were.
just like, I feel like we dated so young that like we just pretty much grew apart.
Grew
though.
apart.
I mean, there was other shit too, but I
Yeah.
feel like at the end of the day, like I don't see myself dating him anymore.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
wouldn't. I don't.
Nah.
Yeah, like we were too different.
And especially now, you're way too different. People,
Oh, for
yeah,
sure, 1,000%.
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, no.
Do you still have love for that guy?
I mean, yeah, from far away. Like, if he were to be like, hey, you know, like, just as friends, fuck yeah, I'm down. I mean,
Yeah.
I knew him since I was like 14, 15.
That's
So, like, we
crazy.
literally practically grew up. Like, we dated all through high school. And then
Yeah.
after that, but I'm like, that's it.
I never really dated girls in high school. Well, I had one girlfriend, like, in high school, but...
Who did you date?
She didn't even go to Central. She went to Northridge.
Oh.
Yeah. But other than that, I wasn't really, like into it.
Yeah, it kind of just happened. Like, we were just, and it just happened.
I
Like,
was
and I kind of regret dating in high school, though. I feel like I shouldn't have. I feel like I would have enjoyed high school way more, though.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Did that really like kind of like? That's how I felt.
A little, because I
honestly.
was always with him instead of my friends, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I'd rather, I'm
Just
a
like the
clingy
freedom,
bitch,
yeah.
so I'd rather spend time with you, you know, if I'm
Yeah.
with you.
You seem like a lover girl.
Yeah.
You're a lover
Are you
girl.
a lover
I
girl?
am.
You are,
I am, for
That's
sure. So, like, I'd rather just be with you, you know? I'm like, boyfriend together, I want to be, you know, like, there's time, you know, spend time away from each other, but I don't
Yeah.
know, like, I just want to be up your ass all the time.
Like clingy.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
so
clingy?
fucking
You're
clingy.
clingy?
I am
Damn.
1,000%. Like, I know there's times when to take breaks, but I'm a
Yeah.
clingy ass bitch, for
Yeah.
sure.
You ever ate ass?
Am I what? Am I what?
It slipped. You said if you ever ate ass. I mean, you're with somebody for like 4 or 5 years. You doing some.
Yeah, I ate ass twice. He hates when I tell people, but I ate his ass, and he loved that shit. He came every fucking time. If you watch this, you know you love that shit,
Hit
baby.
me up.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. It
Damn.
just happened too.
Literally.
Did you get any like poop breath or something?
No.
Was it-
I'm surprised, you know, which is weird because we had just gone drunk, and then it was the next day, so. And then he's like, fucking. I was like, fucking. And I didn't want to do it because I'm like, that's kind of, like, to me, it was, like, different because, like, you know, like.
What position was he in?
Was he like this?
Or was he face down at up?
Motherfucker was on his back. Yeah,
Oh, he
it was like that.
Wait, he was
Yeah.
on his back?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay,
he was,
okay.
like, laying down like a bitch, you know?
It'd be funny.
Which was, like, I'm telling you, it was awkward because I'm like, well, how am I supposed to do it, you know, because I've never done it.
Yeah.
So we were both kind of like, well, a ver qué pasa. And then I kind of just, like, went down there. And then, yeah, it just happened.
Dude, it's crazy because fucking one time, a while back.
Have
ago-
you gone Triasse?
Hold on, get this.
Oh.
Hold on, we're getting there.
Oh, okay.
So fucking like she was like giving me a back massage, and then out of nowhere she's like, let me see your ass. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, let me see. Like, and she's trying to open my ass cheeks.
She forced herself in there.
She tried to. I was like,
Are you
bitch,
thick back there or no?
Huh?
Are you thick back there?
What you mean?
Are you thick back there?
You
Like,
got an
an ass?
It's a nice little peach.
Yeah. No, peachy.
It's a little something.
Yeah, also some.
I do my squats.
You can grab a little.
Yeah, you can grab.
Fitness with Benny? Build with Benny? Or what is it? What is he?
You can work with it.
You can grab a thing or two. Back then. But yeah, bro, she started fucking like ripping my ass cheeks apart. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Lonso was on.
Yo, get the fuck
Yeah.
up. She's like, I'm just playing. I'm like, all
No,
right,
she
cool.
was not playing. She wanted to eat
I
that
went,
ass.
I went back to you know, like she was giving me a massage, and she goes for it again. I was like, all right, bitch,
Like, no,
You gotta
no,
get it.
you gotta get off me. This ain't flying.
Have you got your essay?
Oh yeah, I've gone my
Yeah.
essay. Yeah,
Ew.
that's cool. I liked
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I
You
liked
liked
it.
it?
I'm down for anything, bro. To tell the truth,
Yeah,
like, I'm down, like,
What's something you're not down to do?
when it comes to sex,
Yeah.
take like something on my ass, like a dildo
Oh,
or like
okay,
shit
yeah.
What
like
about
that.
like a butt plug?
No, I won't take a butt
No.
plug in my
But you'll
butt.
take a
Nothing
finger in
goes-
that.
Anything that gotta stretch my ass, like we not
Yeah.
doing that, bro.
You just like a tongue in your
I'll
ass,
take a
bro.
tongue in
That's
my
what it
ass.
is.
What
Yeah.
about a finger?
Maybe a
Like a
pinky.
little finger?
I'll
Like a
take
pinky?
Yeah.
Maybe like a thumb. Like,
Nah, I
you
don't know about
like-
the thumb. Maybe the pinky. Yeah.
Have you done anal?
No. Fuck no. That shit scares me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit would hurt. I tried one time and I was like, quítate, way.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Have you done anal?
Ain't no. I have not done
Y'all
it.
should try it. That shit.
Have
cool.
you?
Yeah.
This will call me the next day after he did anal, like happy as fuck.
He's
Like he's
like,
like,
"Fuck,
bro, you never guess what fuck I did anal. Like fucking just happy, like just happy as fuck.
No, that shit.
That's because we would always talk about it. I was like, I wonder what it's like.
I feel like it's rare for like girls that are actually that because I don't
that
know.
are down, yeah. Because that shit.
That's that's like that
It's
way.
like really, really small.
That's
so
crazy.
what does that mean? Your dick small? Just kidding.
You got me fucked up.
Exposed.
Quick exposure me. Oh, yeah,
He's like, shut up, Columba.
no, you really got to use like a shit ton of lube. Like a lot.
I heard you have to kind of like wear
Or-
butt plugs and stuff so it stretches out so it doesn't
Like
hurt
work
right
your way
away.
I don't know. I started
Yeah.
off with the thumb. And after a thumb, I just fucking...
I mean,
Little
the
by
thumb's
little.
pretty fucking girthy, bro.
You're
If
not
you
going to
could-
fucking...
If you
That's
could
a
take a
good-
thumb,
yeah.
you could take a thumb in the butt. You could probably take like a pretty good dick in there. Like, look
Yeah,
at
like a
it's
mini
thumb.
People listening to this are probably like, what the
Are you sure or a grower? Oh yeah,
A little bit of both.
a little bit of both. You do?
I'm a grower.
Yeah, you're a girl.
I'm a
What about you?
I'm a shower. Just
You got
kidding.
roast beef or what?
Yeah. No.
You got roast beef, huh?
It's pink. It's cute.
It blew up.
You got an oversized clit, huh?
No.
Yeah, you do.
No,
That
it's
should be
just
looking like a
normal.
little penis.
Oh.
I guess it's normal looking. I don't know what. I've never seen any of that.
Do you feel like you have a pretty...
yeah.
area
I think
down there?
it's cute. Yeah. I took pictures. I'm like, oh, okay.
No,
I'll eat
I've
myself
seen,
out, you know?
I've seen some nasty ass things down
Like
there.
in person?
Yeah.
Or like, oh.
Not cool.
Mm,
Yeah.
you're like,
Turns you
"That's
off?"
different."
It's just... It's not that it turns me off. I'm just not used to it.
Yeah.
I
It's
feel
different.
something different.
I mean, I'm still hitting, you know?
Yeah. Man! As long as I got a face on, as long as I got a pussy.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's so crazy how guys and girls think so like different. We were talking about this last night, how like there's certain things about girls that they just don't believe. Like they're like, guy, like what? Like you guys think like that, and then there's things that we think about like one thing that's like a huge with guys is like I don't know if you know this, but like a majority, I would say like 99.9% of dudes like already have like they already know what their intentions are with you.
Oh, yeah.
Like
for
they
sure.
already know. Like if they know if like they're trying to fuck you, like they know that. If they're trying to take you serious, like they know that. Like it's already pre-planned.
Yeah. And you could, I've noticed, now that I'm older, I feel like I've noticed. You could just tell the way the guy approaches you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you
Like
mean?
if he's kind of like very like, hey, what are you doing? Let's hang out. Like right away, oh, he just wants to fuck. But if he's kind of more like, hey, you know, how's your day? How you been? And then he kind of takes a while to want to hang out.
Yeah.
Then his intentions are a little different. I mean, guys just want to fuck, but like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, at the end
Like,
of the
there's
day,
guys
yeah.
like that are like they just want to fuck you and that's it. And there's guys that are like, oh, I'll take you a little serious, but I kind of just want to fuck. You know?
But what do you prefer? Do you prefer someone tiptoeing around it or just telling you straight up like, yo, this
I'd
is
rather
what it
people
is?
just tell me straight up. Like if
That
that's
way
all
they
you
don't
wanna
waste your
do,
time,
just tell
right?
me, and then like either I decide whether I'm like, yeah, I'm down or not. You know?
But like
know-
this, like
But
I
most
feel
of
like
the time I'm not down. I'm like,
yeah,
no.
that's what I said, like the success rate. I feel like of like girls say they want honesty and shit, but I feel like honestly the success rate of you being blunt and just being shut up.
Well, it depends how you approach it. You're just gonna be like, hey, bitch, let's fuck. You know?
No, yeah, for sure. No.
But kind of like, you know, I don't know how you would approach it, but like,
Yeah,
don't, you know, be straightforward. Like, don't tip, you know, don't pretend like you give a fuck about my day when all you want to do is fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And especially now that we're a little bit older, like fucking, like time is precious.
It
you know?
really
Literally,
is.
So
You
it's
bro.
like-
just- yeah.
It's like, bro, just tell me what your intentions are, what you want with me or from me,
Yeah.
and we can go from there.
Yeah.
If
yeah,
I'm
¿qué
just trying
pasa?
to, you know, hit,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna let it be known. But if I actually take you serious, you're like, I want something with you, I'm gonna also let it be known.
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Do you like want like a long like lasting like till death do you part kind of
Eventually, yeah.
relationship? Yeah, like you want to settle.
Eventually, like, yeah, I want like
Yeah.
a husband. I want the kids. Like, I want
Yeah,
that,
like the whole thing.
Yeah, I
You want
really
the
do.
rancho? You want
the rancho.
Yeah, fuck if it comes to the rancho. Like, no, I
Yeah.
really want that. Like, because my parents are still together and stuff. So,
Yeah, mine too.
like, it's cute. Like, I
It
just
is.
want that, you know?
It's like your partner.
we all
your
do.
life partner. I don't know. There's people who don't, and
Yeah,
there's
there's
people who
that
don't. And that's
wanna
cool
be by
too.
themselves. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. But, like, no, I do. Like, I want a husband. I want the kids. I want
Yeah,
everything.
same.
I do too. I want a big family.
I just want 2 kids.
I want like 4.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I
not
want like
4 is cool.
4 is cool. Like an even number.
I want
4 or
like 5
5.
daughters, 5-6 daughters. That'd be cool.
Why?
I don't know. It'd be cool.
Daughters?
Yeah, 5 daughters. My
I
mom
want,
is
the
I want
fuck
a
up.
daughter. I want a mini Columba. Imagine. Imagine 2 bitches laughing.
laughing the same. One's like a lower tone, one's like a deeper tone.
2 ugly ass laughs, huh? Busted ass laughs and shit, huh?
Excuse me, just kidding.
After he
I'm
complimented
getting
your laugh.
hurt.
After he complimented your
I know.
laugh.
He's like, I love it. He's like, fucking nasty
Columbus
ass
gonna go home and be like,
stank ass laugh.
Columbus gonna go home and be like, men ain't shit.
In my next podcast, so there's this man, boy, I should say.
Who's just coming at me? What's your
Wants a
audience?
small dick because he does anal. Just kidding.
Oh, said you got a small dick because you can do anal, bro.
Good
Fuck
ass
you.
though.
Hey,
What were you gonna ask me? Sorry.
oh yeah. What's your audience? Do you know like the people that watch you?
It's 50-50. No, practically it's 50-50 right now. I think
Yeah.
it's like 51 female and like 49 male, which is honestly very surprising because at first it was mostly female.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting a lot more male people. So I'm like, okay, so now I need to see what my audience looks like. So like, but yeah.
Do you ever like what's like your goal as far as your podcast? Like, do you want to co-host? Do you want to just keep it you? Like, what's like you gonna what's your plan
I
with
don't
that?
know. I think I eventually do want to co-host because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, being by myself is weird.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
like it, but then I'm like, one, I feel like when I've done the ones by myself, they're really short because I'm
Yeah.
like, what am I supposed to talk about?
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, I feel like they're not as interesting because it's just me laughing at the camera. Like, like that's kind of boring. Like I look like a psycho, you know? Like it's
Literally.
no, but it's like that's how you
Yeah.
feel. You would know because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
used to talk to yourself, but
Yeah,
like like you feel like you're talking to yourself,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
so
yeah.
awkward.
Yeah.
So like eventually either I just have a guest all the time or
Yeah.
I do have a co-host. And at
Okay.
least me and him can just like, or me and her, whatever, like we can just vibe off each other.
Yeah, that plays a big part is chemistry between
Oh, yeah.
your co-host and the people that you have on the podcast.
They
I
gotta-
feel like
yeah.
that's what makes a good episode.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I want it as much as you do, you know, because like, I don't show up, like be a part of it, be
Yeah.
fully engaged, you know,
Yeah.
and like so you want to do like guests? You're gonna keep bringing guests on and
Yeah.
stuff too. So you're gonna do guests. You're gonna do like maybe co-hosts,
Maybe a co-host.
and
yeah.
then but you're gonna keep doing like the solo ones too. Like,
I
do you
don't
want to
know.
keep? Oh,
it's
really?
just hard. I honestly don't like my solo ones.
Oh, okay.
People say they like them, but me personally, I just don't because they're just
Okay.
weird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I have a couple, but
Mhm.
I try to like get people in as much as I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, you're seeing all
I
this
like
shit.
it, well, yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
like
need to see
you're
because at
seeing
first I just
everything.
wanted to be by myself, but then I'm like, after my first episode, I was like, this is weird. I was
Yeah,
like, nah,
yeah,
never
yeah.
mind. I need people here.
Okay.
Have you ever came across like a guest where like they're just boring and you're kind of like fuck, like I have to pull something out of my ass to like keep the conversation going?
No, not yet. Which
No,
is
not yet.
nice.
Have we?
No, I don't think so. I mean, like, no, not yet so far. Yeah, there's people who like talk less, you know, but like
Oh,
as
yeah.
far as
I
like
think you just gotta keep
it going, yeah, type shit, you know.
Yeah.
That's big. Like the people, like that's people, like the like when it gets like awkward, like not awkward, but it's quiet, and you gotta
Yeah,
be okay.
you're
I
like,
gotta say
fuck, what
something.
am I supposed
What
to
am I
say?
say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Like so.
That's when you start to panic.
You take your
Yeah,
notes. You got notes.
Yeah, I do like an
Notepad?
outline, so I
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like break it down to see kind of like what I'm doing, and I send it to my
Okay.
guests too, so they kind of know what
Get
they're
an
walking
idea.
into.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm like, it's just like, I mean, since I've done a podcast, I kind of was like, whatever, we're just gonna talk, you know.
Yeah.
But like people that don't usually do that, it's like I want them to be
Yeah.
kind of familiar, like, oh, you know, we'll say hi, we'll talk about this, well, you know, and usually like
Yeah.
it goes everywhere, but I kind of break it down for them a little,
Okay.
so they don't just like get scared to just be there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
With this one, I've never told you, but but like with this podcast, like I be coming in here and I just freestyle shit. Like you tell
Yeah.
me like right questions,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of like, all right, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But like deep down inside, like I know I got questions. Like
Yeah.
I know I can come. I can.
Yeah.
You
I
can just
could put 'em
start
out.
But it's not
throwing
really
shit
the
out.
questions. It's like the research, like really looking into the art, like the people we got on type shit. You know, it's not really the questions because I can do that. Like I feel like anybody could do
Yeah.
that. Like anyone could just pull up
Just
questions.
enough.
Yeah,
this
but it's
is
the research, like the actual fucking like yo, like when did like starting this, like like the thing about her, like after like you're on the 11th episode, like you told her, oh, you got this,
Well,
this,
it's
this.
because I watch her shit.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
but that was your
like,
research.
I know, like I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a little more familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like the research is always there. You know, what I mean, it shows on the podcast. Maybe you don't have to write shit down, but like you
I
do
think it
your
also
research.
like it leaves like a good stain on the interview.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh shit, like these fools actually did
Care.
like their research.
I
and
know when you
shit.
said you actually listened to my podcast, I was like, oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought that was cool. Because it's like, I never know, like, people randomly will be like, dude, I love your podcast. I'm like, oh, you actually listen to it?
Yeah.
Like, the numbers
Yeah.
are there, but
Yeah.
it's like seeing that people, like, actually yeah, especially,
feels
like,
good, huh?
yeah, and especially from your hometown, because, you know, we all haters here.
Yeah,
so it's, like,
literally.
hard. Like, when people, like, actually, I'm like, what?
We've
Yeah.
experienced
Yeah.
that shit for sure.
Yeah.
But wait till you start getting recognized.
Mm-hmm.
Like once you start getting recognized, like we went out to San Francisco and like
Oh,
fucking
really?
we got recognized
That's
by
sick.
some
Makes
supporters.
you, like makes you keep going. You know, like damn, this is like people actually care. You know,
Yeah.
from like
Yeah,
outside the
from, like,
fucking
other-
city.
Yeah, because right now I have 25 states out of 50. but
That's
it's
good.
like
That's
you know,
really good for only
Yeah.
like a 10th, 11th
I
episode.
know.
That's fire.
That's
we
fucking
have
awesome.
we have a lot of supporters out in Houston, California, and
Like where the
Chicago.
Mexicans, the Paisas.
Oh,
are
yeah.
at, you know
I
what
got a
mean?
lot
That's our
Yeah,
that's our
California
viewers.
is up there too. It's
Yeah.
Colorado and California. Of course, Colorado, but like they're up my highest,
Yeah.
and then the other ones are a little lower. But I'm like, it's weird seeing numbers like shit like
Uh-huh.
that. Like when you actually see the stats, you're like, what the
Damn,
fuck?
yeah, like damn, I'm reaching
What do
over
ours
here.
look like?
I'll send you. They're on
I've
the
never.
YouTube.
I probably
Like the
seen them a couple
analytics.
times, but
Yeah.
Yeah, the analytics. Yeah, not that long ago I looked and I was at 1,000 plays. I was like, what the fuck? I'm
That's
like, fuck
fire.
yeah.
That's
Like
good.
that's crazy. Just
You look at
seeing
the
how
number
many-
and you're like, damn, that's like, and you just every episode you drop is keep going up, regardless.
Yeah. Like even my YouTube videos, like one time I got like 50 views and I was like, shit, like that's fucking awesome though. Like whether they watched half of it or or just a little bit, like people
It's
still
still a
watched
view.
it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they
And
know of
it's-
you now.
Yeah, I fucking love it.
Do you know anyone else who has like a podcast here in Greeley or like does like vlogging shit like we do?
No, I
'Cause
think
I've
it's
been-
just you guys and
There's a couple
honestly.
people.
There
Really?
is?
Yeah, there's a couple.
We gotta get them
Um,
on here.
Well, I
too.
guess nobody that I've like that's like popped up and like noticed. You know, like if it just pops up, like of course I knew you guys always did it, but like
No, I'm only asking that way we can have them on here because
no, I
this
have no idea.
podcast,
Yeah.
it's like
We wanna-
anything that has something like going for themselves,
yeah.
like artists, like fucking business owners, like people like you with their own podcast. Like
Sí.
we want to bring them on here and maybe just kind of like see what they're about, you know,
Yeah,
like
for
really
sure.
get to know them.
We want to
like,
take Greeley out. Like, we want to like fucking like really get everybody from Greeley, like everybody. Once we're done with Greeley, like move to like Denver, like
Yeah,
and
for
everything. You
sure.
know what I mean? Well, like I think one of the like we really talked about this, but like we want to move this shit to Denver because I feel like that's where like a lot of artists come. You know, a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
people.
because Denver's
There's
just
more
so much
connections bigger, yeah.
Denver's just where it's at.
Low key, yeah, but take it to Denver, like take
But
it.
Greeley's not too far behind. Like honestly, like Greeley's small, but like Greeley has some
Literally,
stuff going
yeah.
on. We just
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
get it out there. Get
For
it on
real,
the
for
map.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
people out here. For
we
real.
had this reggaeton artist, Hatspetty, and that
Hatspetty.
did really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's good. I like his music.
We're gonna Smiley on Smiley from
Oh,
high school.
yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
have
I
him
seen
on. I think on Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, fucking Smiley.
Right
Yeah.
about now, I'm about to switch it up. Call me Little
I know
Smiley.
when I noticed that he was still making music, I was like, "Fuck yeah, that's awesome!"
He's
Because I
opening up-
remember he was making them in high school,
Yeah.
and then yeah,
He's like performing with like Mr. Capone and Mr. Criminal and like
Really?
Sad Boy Loco. Yeah,
that's
like,
fucking sick.
Yeah,
good for him because I mean
Yeah.
he's been doing it for a
been
while.
He
going on.
has, because desde high school, I was like, "Oh, maybe he'll get far," and I guess he is. That's a fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's a progress. Yeah, literally.
You just have to keep believing in yourself.
You do.
For sure, for sure.
What do we
Do
got?
you have any questions for us? Like anything that you want to
Yeah.
ask? Anything you want to know?
No, I don't know. Oh, you know what? We'll save those for my podcast. I'll bring you guys on.
let's
So
do
we'll
it.
save the questions for
All right.
that, for cafe.
Yeah,
We'll
that
go
we're
loop.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
let's
down
get
to
it.
hop on. We'll hop
Yeah,
on.
for sure. Let me know. We'll-
How savage can we be on that bitch?
I don't give a fuck. So far, I'm like, whatever goes with it. Let's just
Yeah.
roll. Because I want to also see like what people like.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like what's the vibes? Because I'm like, I don't know what
Yeah.
people,
You gotta find your niche.
I really
It'll
do.
come. It'll come.
Because at first I was like, I just want to talk shit and talk about Chisme. But then I was like, well, like I'm like, there's not that much Chisme out there. So then I was like, well, let's just talk to people. So I just interview people and then I'm just.
Girls
working
love
with it.
Chisme, huh?
Fuck
Girls
yeah.
love
I
Chisme.
love
Like,
I bet you won't
Chisme.
get a lot of
Girls-
views on this because of the Chisme, but we're gonna bleep everything.
yeah, we'll
else.
bleep everybody's
Yeah.
name out and shit. But like, there was some Chisme on this
Yeah,
episode.
I was like, no, these bitches. I was like, because I remember in my podcast, I was going to talk about it. But
Yeah.
at that time, I was like, it's just my third, I think it was my third episode with Jaira.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, should I say shit? And then at the end, I kind of pussied out. And I was like, people are not meant to be friends forever. And this one, I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
This is the whole point,
You
you
gotta
know?
not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
Fake ass hoes.
It's like, it's one life.
Talk your
You
shit.
could call him a fake asshole. Might as well call him a fake asshole in this life.
Yeah, literally.
It's a fake ass vibe.
It's a fake ass vibe in here,
Yeah.
by the way. That's
For
funny.
sure, for sure.
Oh,
Oh, that's
fuck.
wild. Yeah, so I think we're done, or what? Do you
Yeah.
got anything else you want to talk about? Touch up? How long was this? It's like an hour, 12 minutes.
Oh, damn.
We did a couple. We touched on some cool stuff.
Yeah.
We did. We
Let me
talked.
check my
I-
notes real quick.
I
feel
love
like-
that. Oh, you
I went
made
by like
notes? I
that.
love that.
I got some notes.
Nobody like that. It wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't too bad. It vibed. I didn't even notice we were talking for that long. See, that's why I
Bro.
like to talk with people, porque then you don't know.
Yeah.
Because when it's me, I'm like, what time is it? And then it's like only 30 minutes, and I'm like,
What
okay,
I-
I'm
you're
done
like,
talking.
fuck.
Yeah,
Like, what do I do?
literally.
I think we touched on everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, well, this was another episode with me, Ian Bebe,
Yo.
Colu.
He shortened it up because he's like, I'm not going to fuck it up again. He's like, just go, lose fine.
Go check out our podcast. We'll
Yes.
link it in the description.
Yeah, check her out. Subscribe, like it, share us.
Go to the Patreon.
do all that good shit. We're trying to get rich, right?
ASAP.
Take us out.
All right. Peace out, mamashotas. Un pinche besote. Wow. That one was deadly.
That one was a little scary.
That should have been the intro one, bro.
That one made me tingle a little.